Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. I'm Badruddin Muhammad and you're watching the English news program on Somaliland National Television. These are the main stories making headlines. Members of Somaliland cabinet ministers inaugurated energy transformation project in the country. Somaliland Commerce Minister denies that he resigned from the cabinet. Court in Cairo postpones parliamentary elections. An event marking for commencement of Somaliland Renewable Energy Project that is due to provide an opportunity for Somaliland to create large new supply for electricity with its own local resources at lower cost and positive impact on the environment and the economy was held in the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa.
An event marking for a commencement of Somaliland Transformation Energy Project that's due to provide an opportunity for Somaliland to create a large new supply of electricity with its own local resources at lower cost and positive impact on environment and the economy was held in the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The event had in attendance by members of the cabinets and high senior figures from European Union in Somaliland. Somaliland Minister of Energy Hussein Abdi Duale has clearly spelled out that this project of energy transformation will create a growth in the economy. Somaliland Minister of Energy shed light upon that the country has a pressing need for a new power capacity. However, he said that fortunately the country has substantial renewable energy resources and in particular this project will strengthen the government's policy directed to expand the power to the entire regions of the country. Ministers of Planning and Environment, speaking on their part, have equally commented that this project will help boost country's resources and as well reserve the environment of the country. They said that this project will do something about creating an economic growth and reducing air pollutions. Conclusively, EU Ambassador to Somaliland and Somalia, Machine Carvin, and Director of ADRA International Organization, Luis Camargo, who spoke on the occasion, have enlightened that this project will help change positively in the life of many Somaliland citizens as it's pure and costly effective.
Somaliland Minister of Commerce and Investment Dr. Musa Qasim Umar has refuted recent reports published by some of the media claiming that he resigned from the cabinet portfolio after President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo made a major cabinet reshuffle.
The Minister of Commerce and Investment Dr. Musa Qasim Umar has refuted and denied recent reports published by some of the media claiming that he resigned from the cabinet portfolio after President Silanyo made a major reshuffle to the cabinets. Somaliland Minister of Commerce, speaking to SLN TV, has strongly denied that he gave up office due to the major cabinet restructure made by the head of state, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo. Furthermore, the minister commented that the recent reshuffle instituted by the president was right and has demanded to reshuffle, dismiss and restructure members of his government officials at any time. Mr. Musa Qasim has made clear that he did not quit his post in an interview he gave to SLN TV.
Somaliland's second Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Ali Yusuf Ahmed, who held a press conference at his office, has said that the government of Somalia sent incompetent members who cannot represent them at the talks.
Somaliland's second Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Ali Yusuf Ahmed, who held a press conference at his office, has said that the government of Somalia sent incompetent members who cannot represent it. He further added that they met in violation of previous agreements. However, the Deputy Speaker of the House fired back, accusing the weak Somali government of sending members who hail from Somaliland to represent it at the talks. Masra Ali Yusuf Ahmed went on to say that those from Somaliland whom they sent to represent them are not eligible to represent them at the talks. On the other hand, members of Somaliland citizens have fired back on their part equally about their views that Somaliland representatives at the talks made the right decision when it's their objective to sit on the same table with members hail from Somaliland who deserted their nation.
Abdurrahman Ismail Adami, who is a prominent member of Somaliland politician, has complimented Somaliland committee representing at the talks between Somaliland and Somalia for their bravery decision, which led to object to negotiate with people hail from Somaliland territory and representing at the same time Somalia government. Abdurrahman Ismail Adami, a prominent member of Somaliland politician and former mayor of Hargeisa capital, has complimented Somaliland committee representing at the talks between Somaliland and Somalia. Abdurrahman Ismail Adami, who is a prominent member of Somaliland politicians, has complimented Somaliland committee representing at the talks between Somaliland and Somalia for their bravery decision, which led to object to negotiate with people hail from Somaliland territory and representing at the same time Somalia government. In an interview gave to Somaliland National Television, Mr. Abdurrahman congratulated Somaliland committee representing at the talks between Somaliland and Somalia for their courageous step taken to ensure to sustain the national integrity of the country. Mr. Abdurrahman further stated that Somaliland will never talk to members who do not hail from Somalia, which is the government, that we had discussions on the future diplomatic ties of the two neighboring countries. This is a failure in general to the international community and in particular to Turkey, which sponsored the dialogue. Mr. Abdurrahman went on to say that the collapse of the talks resulted from one Somalia government included official members of Somaliland nationality in the delegation to represent them at the talks. You are still watching the English news program on Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for our international headlines in detail. A court in Egypt has delayed the country's parliamentary election due to start on March 22nd. A court in Egypt has delayed the country's parliamentary election due to start on March 22nd. This comes after the Constitutional Court ruled that part of a law on electoral districts was unlawful and needed to be changed. One man reacting to the news in Cairo told the press, "The decision is not in the public interest. It is hampering the roadmap. It will also hinder investment and affect other decisions." But another man said, "It is normal. They need to look at the credibility of the legal challenge, and then there will be elections. Even if it is postponed for another month, no problem. We have waited too long for this," he said. No new date has yet been set for the election. Civilians living in separatist-held areas of Ukraine are accusing government troops of creating an economic blockade. Civilians living in separatist-held areas of Ukraine are accusing government troops of creating an economic blockade. They say food and other essentials are being delayed or even stopped from getting through to people whose lives have already been shattered by months of shelling. Colonel Volodymyr Kajanovsky said it is all matter of security. This is first of all for the safety of the citizens who live in the territory. It is also to prevent the passage of saboteurs or certain citizens who can provide information to illegal armed groups about the actions of our soldiers or about the general situation in Ukraine. Locals say the situation on the ground does not reflect the fine words uttered at the signing of the Minsk ceasefire. That's all news we have for you tonight. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi وبركاته. في أمان الله.